by the times you made me cry, feeling not quite good enough, not understanding why. I blamed you for the hell that I was in, then I burned through my resentment till I could love again. I forgive you, for you know not what you do. When you did those things that hurt so much, you didn't have a clue. Love needs no conditions, it will always see us through. I forgive you, for you know not what you do. I still have an angry thought or two. I don't do well with those that try to tell me what to do, but I still try to turn the other cheek. Watch me walk away, you'll know exactly what I mean. I forgive them, for they know not what they do. When they do those things that hurt so much, they haven't got a clue. Love needs no conditions, it will always see us through. I forgive them, for they know not what they do. The more you give away, the more you have. Everyone's a mirror of some part of you. It could be anger, it could be love. Why not choose love? Haunted by the times I made you cry, I showed you the worst in me, not understanding why. But we can heal together perfectly. For love to grow between us, there's one thing that I need. Please forgive me, for I know not what I do. When I do those things that hurt so much, I haven't got a clue. Love needs no conditions, it will always see us through. Please forgive me, for I know not what I do. Please forgive me, I forgive you.
summer, fall and winter came too fast. Somehow I made it, I'm wide awake, it's spring at last. If I could only bring them back, they'd still be moments from the past. It's simply beautiful to walk with open hands. Nothing to hide, nothing to grasp, nothing to break, nothing to last. Every death brings a new life. Every road, every mile. Take off your shoes, don't mind the rules. You're free to be starry-eyed and innocent if you choose. You're finally home. I buried my father, so went my mother all too soon. I suffered in silence, suffered alone until June. It wasn't clear, it wasn't right. I'd hear him tell her in the night, but somewhere in the dark they huddled near a light, with nothing to fight, nothing to stress, nothing to climb, nothing to pass. Every death brings a new life. Every road, every mile. Take off your shoes, don't mind the rules. You're free to be starry-eyed and innocent if you choose. You're finally home. Some seasons let us be reborn. These deep dark places where we're torn. And when they tell you that your rose still has its thorns, you've nothing to hide, nothing to test. Love brought you here, now you can rest. Every death brings a new life. Every road, every mile. Take off your shoes, don't mind the rules. You're free to be starry-eyed and innocent if you choose.
perfectly clear. I am the answer. Oh, I am the light. I am the love. I am the spirit. I am the peace that's healing the world. I am the answer. I am the answer. I used to fight between wrong and right, watching my fears taking over my life. But now I know why I'm here. It's perfectly clear. I am the answer. Oh, I am the light. I am the love. I am the spirit. I am the peace that's healing the world. I am the answer. I am the answer. Everybody now, I am the light. I am the love. I am the spirit. I am the spirit. I am the peace that's healing the world. I am the answer. Here we go now. I am the light. I am the love. I am the spirit. I am the spirit. I am the peace that's healing the world. I am the answer. I am the answer. I am the answer. I'm the answer. I am the answer. I am the answer. Be the answer. I am the answer.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Hello, and welcome to the People of Diversity Sunday service. We are a multi-faith community, and we believe there are many paths to one divinity. So, if you would like to know more about the People of Diversity, go to www.peopleofdiversity.org, and there will be more announcements after the message. And we want to say Happy Hanukkah and Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Or Merry Hanukkah and Happy Christmas.
And a joyful Kwanzaa and New Year's and all those other things.
Yes. So,
Last week, we started our brand new topic of holy. Swami Shakti Durgaya gave us our first shot, and she was supported by the Joy Band. Baha'i Dean Martineau and Donna Frost will give us today's message, and Reverend Dr. Leslie Rust will be hooked up with Bob Sima for next week. And again, the topic is holy. So without further ado, let's dive right in and we'll see you on the other side.
Hello, everybody. Donna Frost coming to you from the sunroom in Hendersonville, Tennessee on this cold December day. It is cold, so there will not be any music on the porch. Instead, you got music by the Christmas tree. Even better, right? 'Tis the season. And the topic is holy for this time. So with us, by the time this airs, it's going to be the Sunday before Christmas. So normally I play all original songs when I'm on here with you, but today I'm going to share 2 familiar Christmas songs that I did not write because they're about the birth of Jesus, and so I wanted to share these today. This first song was written by my great uncle Fisher Boyce, and he wrote the song in a barn. Why was he in a barn? Because the kids were making too much racket in the house, so he went out to the barn to write this song, and this is what came out, and it's one of the most beloved Christmas songs of all time. And I have a family connection. This is "Oh Beautiful Star of Bethlehem." Oh, beautiful star of Bethlehem, shining far through shadows dim, giving the light for those who long have known, guiding the wise men on their way unto the place where Jesus lay. what a night it was in Bethlehem that night when the Christ child was born, bringing hope to the world. And that's the message of the Christmas season. And for my second song, I'm going to share, it was my mother's favorite song, and I love this song so much. It's very special to me, and Mama loved it. It was her very favorite, and she would have been 90 on December 7th, so I've had her on my mind even more so lately. So in loving memory of my mother, and this is about the holiest time of all, was the night Jesus was born, and it's Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. Silent night, holy night, shepherds wait at the sight, glory streams from heaven above, heavenly hosts sing hallelujah. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, blood at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child, holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. It was a holy night. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. I'll see you in the spring. And now, time for our message. Thank you so much.
Greetings, viewers of People Diversity, wherever you may be. As it happens, I'm in Santa Cruz de la Sierra, Bolivia, and we've just started our new series of talks with the rather broad theme of holy. What is holy to us with different faiths? And I'm going to have some comments about that from a perspective of a follower of the Baha'i faith. Some things, of course, that you know is that the Baha'i faith, we get our knowledge about the faith from its writings, and I intend to quote some of those passages from the writings to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, and because ultimately those are the only things that constitute reliable truth. I can say anything, but if it's in the writings, then it's up to you to look at the writings and see what they say. I'm going to suggest some hypotheses and some viewpoints, put them forth for you, but of course, again, the first principle of the Baha'i faith is the need for the independent investigation of truth. So I am going to give you these things, suggest them to you for you to contemplate, ponder, and then act on based on the results of your search. So I want to start out by posing a question. As you might guess, I'm going to suggest an answer to it, but why are things so ruddy different now than they used to be? And in particular, I'm talking about the almost 200-year period since the dispensation of Baha'u'llah, the Baha'i dispensation, started in 1844. Take any 200-ish year period of human history before that. Now, things changed all the time. People fought different wars. Empires rose and fell. Some authors wrote. All of these things happened when, for example, Islam was in its spring and summer of its dispensation. A lot of things were influenced by the growing civilization of Islam. A lot of countries came under Islamic guidance and, as a result, prospered. Others didn't, and as a result didn't prosper. But even taking all that into account, people pretty much did everything the same way all the time. They traveled kind of the same way. They fought their wars kind of the same way. They didn't really do anything very remarkably different. If they rode horses, or they rode camels, or they took different kinds of boats, and they just, not a lot really changed. Change happened, but nothing remarkable. Until you get to around 1844, I'm going to use that as the date we care about because that's the date of the beginning of the cycle of fulfillment in human history, the inauguration of the Baha'i dispensation, which we know will last at least 1,000 years, if not more. The start of what we call the Baha'i cycle, which means that this time of increasing fluorescence and increasing human spiritual and material prosperity and glory, that's all going to last 500,000 years. That all started in 1844. And since then, nothing has really stayed the same. We don't do anything the same as we did it in 1844. The time of things has increased. All aspects of how human beings take care of business has changed. The community of the planet has changed. Even with all our biased news sources and nationalistic interests that we still have, you can find on a newscast or in the newspaper information about places on the planet that people didn't know about before now. Nobody talked much about India. Well, they knew about a lot of places, but India, different European countries, Iran, South American countries. Now Venezuela's in the news a lot. Next time it'll be somebody else. But the world is coming together in spite of itself, sometimes because of itself, mostly in spite of itself. So why is this? What has happened? Well, I'm going to suggest that the cause of this complete upsurge in human affairs, complete revolution in what is involved in the human race and in the human community, has been caused by the fact that we live in a very holy time. We live in the time of fulfillment. We live in the time of the fulfillment of prophecies. We live in the time of the promised one of all ages. We live in the time when not one but two manifestations of God, two human beings who manifested the Creator to us, walked the planet in a very short time in the 1800s, between 1844 and 1892. This set in motion a tremendous change in human affairs, a very holy time that has caused all the other things that are going on right now, has made them all possible. Before that time, as I perceived history, pretty much like in the U.S. anyway, looking back at the colonial times and before, there were churches. That's kind of what there was. Different places had different churches. Now there's a great deal of diversity of expression. You'll see that in the pod over the next several weeks. All the different speakers that will discuss this topic, very few are going to come from traditional churches, whereas in the past that would have been all there would have been. So there has just been so much change, and this is because of the day, the time in which we live, and this time is a very holy time. I'm going to read, without necessarily too much comment, a number of references about this time from the Baha'i writings. First, coming from Baha'u'llah, mostly, and then we'll read a little bit from Abdul-Baha with a little different slant, but the same idea. They have a variety of implications. But this day in human affairs is unparalleled, and it is supremely holy. The first passage I want to read is, "Great indeed is this day, the allusions made to it in all the sacred scriptures as the day of God attest its greatness." And here's an interesting notion. "The soul of every prophet of God, of every divine messenger, hath thirsted for this wondrous day. All the diverse kindreds of the earth have likewise yearned to attain it." That's the day we live in now, a day that has been the talk of holy books from all faiths, including the many we don't really have any record of, different faiths of native peoples, as well as the faiths that we have some record of. All have talked about the greatness of this day, and the Baha'i writings tell us that the people who were the prophets of that time, as well as all the people that read about this and knew about this, wanted to experience it. Another passage, "Verily I say, this is the day in which mankind can behold the face and hear the voice of the promised one. The call of God hath been raised, and the light of his countenance hath been lifted upon men. And what shall we do? It behoveth every man to blot out the trace of every idle word from the tablet of his heart, and to gaze with an open and unbiased mind on the signs of his revelation, the proofs of his mission, and the tokens of his glory." And Baha'u'llah goes on to say, "Great indeed is this day. the allusions made to it in all the sacred scriptures as the day of God attest its greatness. We already read that, but it bears repeating. Something interesting that Baha'u'llah said, in this day a door is opened wider than both heaven and earth. The eye of the mercy of Him who is the desire of the worlds is turned towards all men. An act, however infinitesimal, is, when viewed in the mirror of the knowledge of God, mightier than a mountain. Every drop proffered in His path is as the sea in that mirror, for this is the day which the one true God, glorified be He, has announced in all His books unto His prophets and His messengers. Here's an interesting mystical notion from Baha'u'llah. Behold how the manifold grace of God, which is being showered from the clouds of divine glory, hath in this day encompassed the world. For whereas in days past every lover besought and searched after his beloved, it is the beloved himself who now is calling his lovers and is inviting them to attain his presence. Kind of amazing. And one more thing from Baha'u'llah. This is the day in which God's most excellent favors have been poured out upon men, the day in which His most mighty grace hath been infused into all created things. It is incumbent upon all the peoples of the world to reconcile their differences, and with perfect unity and peace abide beneath the shadow of the tree of His care and loving kindness. Abdu'l-Baha has some interesting things to say about this time, what it's like, and what we can do. He wrote a letter to some people and said, O ye respected souls, from the continual imitation of ancient and worn-out ways the world had grown dark as darksome night. The fundamentals of the divine teachings had passed from memory, their pith and heart had been totally forgotten, and the people were holding on to husks. The nations had, like tattered garments long outworn, fallen into a pitiful condition. Out of this pitch blackness there dawned the morning's splendor of the teachings of Baha'u'llah. He hath dressed the world with a garment new and fair, and that new garment is the principles which have come down from God. Now the new age is here, and creation is reborn. Humanity hath taken on a new life. The autumn hath gone by, and the reviving spring is here. All things are now made new. Arts and industries have been reborn. There are new discoveries in science, and there are new inventions. Even the details of human affairs, such as dress and personal effects, even weapons, all these have likewise been renewed. The laws and procedures of every government have been revised. Renewal is the order of the day, and all this newness hath its source in the fresh outpourings of wondrous grace and favors from the Lord of the kingdom, which have renewed the people. The people, therefore, must be set completely free from their old patterns of thought, that all their attention may be focused upon these new principles, for these are the light of this world and the spirit of this age. So we see that this is a holy time. This is the cause, this coming of Baha'u'llah is the cause of all the transformation that has taken place in the world that we see around us. And we can't find anything else to compare with it in any past age. Now, it's interesting to think about this because the Baha'i writings talk often, the word holy is used in many cases in the Baha'i writings for many things because, of course, these are the words of God and this is the day of God. And so I'll mention a few of them and talk in a little bit of depth about one for sure that I want to go into. So we have, for example, the holy writings. Those are the words of God. They're often referred to as the holy writings. The Holy Land, that's a term we're familiar with. We hear that on the news. But in the Baha'i writings, it takes on added significance because those areas in Haifa and Akka are areas where Baha'u'llah actually walked, which adds an extra dimension of holiness to some of those areas in around that part of the world. In the terms of the Baha'i writings, his most important book, his Book of Laws, is called the Most Holy Book. Interestingly enough, he wrote a letter to the Christians of the world, and that letter is subtitled The Most Holy Tablet. And the thing I want to spend a moment talking about is we have references in the Baha'i writings to holy days. Now this is going to be something that we're going to watch unfold as the decades and centuries roll by. Right now it's often not very remarkable, but it is becoming more so. The Universal House of Justice, the head governing body, wrote about this whole notion of calendar, that the adoption of a new calendar in each dispensation is a symbol of the power of divine revelation to reshape human perception of material, social, and spiritual reality. Through it, sacred moments are distinguished, humanity's place in time and space reimagined, and the rhythm of life recast. So there are in the Baha'i world, in the Baha'i calendar, 9 days which are of primary importance relating to the life and events of Baha'u'llah and of the Bab, their birth, their passing, and their declaration of their missions primarily. And those days are called holy days, not holidays, holy days. They are important. Work is to be suspended. Ideally, children should not attend school, and people should gather together to worship them. But also other things should happen, and increasingly do. Now, I have no doubt that the holidays that we have in our society, many people do take them seriously and endeavor to glean the spirit of those days. The two major ones in our Christian society are Christmas and Easter. Those are the ones I know most about. The days of other faiths are also important to those people, but society kind of runs in the U.S. on the Christian calendar, what is perceived as it. So those are the two most important holidays. And while some individuals may honor them, may make attempts to honor them as it might be desired in their sacred scriptures, society does not. They are not really anything that I would call holy. They're holidays. The Baha'i holy days are seeking distinction in this area, both because they are days of worship, of coming together, but also other things happen a little bit now, and this will happen more and more as time goes on. These are days for the launching of great enterprises, the days of campaigns, of inventions, of new programs, of new services to be delivered to humanity, so that these days can be thereby honored. We see this from time to time. Sometimes a person will conduct an activity in honor of a deceased friend or relative, or somebody that they honor in having served together in the Baha'i faith. Sometimes funds will be contributed to some charitable work. We don't see this as much as we will in the future, when the population of the Baha'i faith will be much greater and its material well-being will be much greater. The Baha'i community is beginning to distinguish itself from the wider society. And of course, all people are welcome to join us, whether or not you have any desire to be a believer in the Baha'i faith. The Baha'i community encompasses believers and friends and interested people and people who are around. That's something that will be becoming more and more apparent as it takes on more numeric strength and has effects in more places on the planet. And as that happens, these holy days are going to take on greater distinction. Their place in the calendar of human affairs is going to be more noticeable and more recognized by other people. And so they will truly become holy days that will be known to others in the community other than just maybe a smattering of a few believers here and there. And so that will be a tangible manifestation of the holiness of the time in which we live and of the time and place we live in human history, which we're at the very beginning of, less than 200 years in to this dispensation, which, as I say, the dispensation itself, between now and when the next manifestation of God is at least going to be 1,000 years, but it's kind of suggested it'll be more than 1,000 years before the next manifestation of God appears. And the whole cycle that has been inaugurated, this cycle of fulfillment, this cycle of that the day in which we live, that is the day that has been promised throughout all of human history, that cycle is destined to last 500,000 years, which we can't even really conceive of. I mean, we can't conceive of it. So we are in a holy time. This holiness has been unleashed by the coming of the Bab, the forerunner of Baha'u'llah, and of Baha'u'llah, the glory of God, who lived on earth and, in spite of all efforts of humanity to the contrary, has laid the foundation for his community, which is growing pretty much everywhere on the planet right now. So I think that we will see manifestations of this holy faith in this holy time increasingly becoming apparent as we look and as we look around and as it comes around to us. So since we just started this campaign, this section on holy, and I'm only the second speaker, you probably will not hear from me for a while. So if you're listening in the time frame that I recorded this, I hope you have an enjoyable set of holidays if you honor them, and a new calendar year of 2026. And I look forward to talking to you again in a few months on whatever the next theme happens to be that is going to be unveiled to us. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy this and will watch the other speakers on the theme and get a good idea of what holiness is to all of us.
Thank you, Donna. That was beautiful. We appreciate you so much. And Dean, your talks are always amazing, and thank you so very much, and give our love to Judy, Philip, Lupo, and Diego, and the Pod Tech team. Y'all, you guys are the best. So if you are out there in the world and you need this kind of technical support, either virtual or live, contact Philip at the address below and he'll fix you up. So, past services are available on the People of Diversity Facebook group, Facebook page, but only for 30 days. So if you want to see something further back, you got to go to our awesome People of Diversity YouTube channel. You can search on their playlist function by topic, or by faith. If you just want to see today's sometime this week, you just go there to the People of Diversity YouTube channel and it'll come right up. So
It's right at the top.
yeah, it's right at the top. So it's very nice, works great. So we encourage you to join both of those things, the Facebook and the YouTube, and that way you get notifications of when we are about to have our live services. We also have a live service on Facebook at 5:45 on Sunday evening. So
The pod newsletter. I was just notified by the editor that it has been released for this week. So, if you like that one, did you?
I did.
You did? I thought you might. If you would like to get the pod newsletter, you must give us your email address. You can do that at newwaypod@gmail.com. And no,
Yes.
is that true?
That's true.
That
Very
is true?
I'm sorry, yes.
That's okay. It's allowed to not be true because oftentimes I'm not telling the truth.
It's the
Okay.
truth. It is
Okay.
the truth. I was thinking of the website. That is the truth. newwaypod@gmail.com.
Okay, perfect. So, and that gives you all the updates, tells you what's happening, what's cooking, and then down towards the bottom of that, and it's so mobile friendly, you're going to love it. Down at the bottom of that is our new program called Pod Plus. And that's a membership program that, its mission is to create monthly ties that allow us to be solvent, to always be able to pay all the folks who contribute to the work. And we do that one of the ways we're doing that is by creating Pod Plus. And that creates both local and virtual support that allows people who give a $10 or more per month donation recurring to the pod, then they get entered into the Pod Plus and have access to all of the vendors, new material that might be coming out, discounts for live shows, all kinds of groovy content that, it's not tons and tons, but it's a little bit, and you get it first, and it's fun, and the whole process is about supporting this process, really being solvent. So we invite you to dive into the newsletter, dive into Pod Plus, sign up for Pod Plus, and come hang out with us more.
Pod live events. We have some really good live events coming up for the end of the year and the beginning of the year. On Monday night, December 29th, at the Unitarian Universalist Friendship Fellowship in Rockledge from 7 to 9, Shaman Jerry Nettesheim, who's one of our speakers, and Scott will be leading the Burning Bowl service. That's designed to, if you've never done a Burning Bowl service, it's designed to release what you would like to leave behind from the old year and embrace new things in the new year. So it's spiritual. It's very cathartic. So if you've done a Burning Bowl service, you know this. So come join us. It will be love offering. You can bring a donation. That'd be great. On Monday, January 5th, to celebrate the beginning of the year, we're going to do vision boards. And if you've never done a vision board, we're going to take an 8.5 by 11 piece of poster board, and that's going to be provided. And we have magazines and things like that, and you cut out pictures or write words on your vision board, what you envision for the new year, and just hang it up someplace and have it for the rest of the year. It works really nicely. We have ours. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
What'd I do?
You emptied everything out in the bowl and then put the vision in the board. That was kind of
There
smart.
you go. Yeah.
I like the way you did that.
So if you have scissors, bring them, please. And if you have any magazines are harder and harder to come by these days, but if you have any magazines or pictures that you don't mind sharing and being cut up, and the 8.5 by 11 poster board and glue sticks will be provided. So join us for that. It's always fun. We sit and chat and sit around the table and chat and do our boards. So if you would like to be a sponsor for one of our live events, the rent that we pay there is $50 for an event. It's the first and last Mondays of every month. So if you would like to sponsor one of those, just let us know. Email me at newwaypod@gmail.com. And you can donate the $50. If you come to the event and you want to say something about your business or whatever, we'll let you do that a couple of minutes before we actually get started. And if you want to remain anonymous, that's great too. So thank you so much.
Our state today is the great state of Tennessee.
Whoop, whoop.
Tennessee's Grand Ole Opry is the oldest radio station in the universe. Is that right? It is. That's true.
That's
it's
true.
The universe. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, in the universe. So let's hold the people of Tennessee in love and light and say these words together.
May peace prevail in Tennessee. May peace prevail on earth. May peace prevail in me. And I just want to say one more thing about that, since Tennessee is my home state. Go Vols, go Big Orange. Oh. If you would like to make a tithe or a donation to the pod, help us keep going, go to www.podpeopleofdiversity.org.
And you can join the Pod Plus there too.
And you can also join Pod Plus through the website. We appreciate that. So without further ado, let's close this up and do our healing circle. Bring to your mind any person, place, thing, situation that you would like to spread some more love on this week. And we'll join each other in an energetic healing circle and listen to this last song. And we appreciate you all being here. And have great holidays, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Have a great time.
One power, one power, one power, one power, one power, one power. There's one power invisible, and you see it everywhere and every day. One power indescribable, and you speak of it with every word you say. Mysterious until you know the truth, as simple as the love inside of you. Call it God, call it Spirit, call it Jesus, call it Lord, call it Buddha, Baha'u'llah, angels' wings or heaven's door. But whatever name you give it, it's all one power, can't you see? It's the power of the love.